It's your boy Dion.
It's Jasmine.
Welcome to our YouTube channel where we help you build wealth, find purpose, and live happy. Before we get started, I want to give a big thank you. We want to give a big thank you to everybody that's been subscribing to our channel. We hit over 1,500 subscribers.
It's big.
Man.
For us, it's big.
That's big, man. That's big. Yeah. We really appreciate y'all's support. And we set out a goal this year. So when we get to the 5,000 subscribe mark, we're going to do a huge giveaway. Now, that's a big goal, y'all. So we know what that come with. That come with work, overtime.
Consistency. Oh, jeez.
Consistency. But like I said before, man, we definitely want to bring the heat to this channel, the fire. We got so many tips, so many ideas, so many things to share with you all. And most importantly, on this channel, the goal is to help you.
Yeah.
To help you. All right. So how is the job market here in Houston?
So I guess I could start here just saying, from an industry perspective, the job market in Houston is heavy in energy industry, the oil gas industry, construction is huge with all the building that's going on, and healthcare.
Yeah.
You're in healthcare, anything in healthcare is really big out here.
Yeah.
I would say that it is not so much big with the huge corporations. I think that's more growing in Dallas, in the Dallas area. But that's not to say there aren't corporations here. It's just not like a big prominent corporation hub, I would say. And I would also say that Houston is really big on small businesses.
Man.
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur or you are an entrepreneur, this is a great place to plant yourself and to grow and expand your business.
Seriously.
We hear that all the time. And it's a really nice big network of young professionals and entrepreneurs.
Right.
So for us, that's another plus because we actually do have our own business we started or revamped in 2020.
Yep.
And so this is a great place for that.
Perfect.
Also, going back to the corporate standpoint, I came from Chicago, I came from a corporate background. But after moving here with COVID, some things shifted job-wise, and so I ended up going into consulting. So consulting, basically self-employment for myself. Still utilizing the same corporate skills and still working with corporate clients, but just not, working for an employer, a corporation. So what else would you say in terms of job market in your experience after we moved here?
Yeah, she hit
what you dabbled in and everything.
Yeah, so first and foremost, she hit it right on the nail. Not really strong in corporate. The funny thing is primarily myself as well. For the last 7 years, I've been in corporate. Last year I switched to education, so I got involved with teaching, and when I got out here in Houston, recently I just got in the school district here as a teacher, so God is good, God is great, but as far as corporate, not so much here, but what we love is the fact that it has a nickname, Hustletown.
That's right.
Okay, so that's the cool thing. It's the one thing we love instantly, like she mentioned, when we first moved here, our U-Haul box got left at the facility, and we needed to get it. And U-Haul was just taking forever. They didn't, have any type of urgency to get us our stuff. And there was a third party, a young man.
Two young men.
Two
young African-American men.
Roughly around 19 or 20.
Yeah, super young.
Yeah, they reached out and they had their own moving company. And they went and got our U-Haul box, brought it back to us. And I thought that was dope. Yeah. Because, even when you look back in Chicago and things like that, we really didn't see that. Two young kids, basically in their 20s. Hungry and having their own company. He gave me his business card, very professional. And it was just like, hey, if you need any help, we need help moving anything else, let us know. Also spread our business. So off the top, I thought that was awesome. And as we, started living here, even though the pandemic was here, we get a lot of knocks on the doors from independent companies. We recently just got involved with a company that cuts our grass now, because I do all the cutting, but we got a big yard, man, so busy, time consuming. Had to reach out, make that happen, but it's just dope, it's just dope to see so many people hustling. We are entrepreneurs ourselves, so that's just been a blessing on our end as well. And you know, you feed off people energy. So that's the atmosphere out here is hustle.
He's big on atmosphere. He's an atmosphere guy.
Yeah. So, you know, I love to see the go-getting mentality. I love to see the hunger. I love to see people willing to walk, knock on doors, sell a product. You know, that's
out
like
here hustling to get it. If you work hard and you want it and you go for it, you can make it happen out here.
Make anything happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for us, once again, that's another wake-up call, and that's just another motivating factor. Mm-hmm. And so, how can you find a job out here in Houston?
You know what? I'm going to say this because in Chicago, it was so easy for me to find a job through temp agencies. I would utilize, you know, temporary or employment staffing agencies that will help you find a job and connect you with a job. I mean, that would happen very quick for me whenever I'd be in a job search in Chicago. But out here in Houston, they're not big on employment staffing firms, especially for corporate jobs or kind of like if you're looking for mid-level or higher level roles in your career. It's not really big on that. So what I found, or what I'm still even learning, just, you know, with keeping my eyes open, is that Indeed.com, just going online or going directly to the company's website. So you kind of have to pull up, you know, a list of companies in Houston. When you pull up that list of companies, whatever you're interested in, depending on the industry that you're in, then you just start targeting, right? And just going to that website, going to see what their open roles are, what's available, and just start applying directly. I just honestly have not found that employment staffing firms have worked too well.
Right.
Depending on the roles.
Yeah.
Now, if it's more of like, what would you say, like labor or like assembly roles or factory roles or things like where it's more labor intensive jobs, then I think there's a lot of that.
Have no problem.
You would have no problem.
No problem.
Right. But if you're coming from a corporate background or something like that, then I find it that doesn't really help.
Right.
And there may be a couple of headhunters, you know, that you can find, which is basically an employment agency, but just for like high level roles, but it's not that many out here.
No, it's not that many out here.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, you know, that is the beauty of relocating. Yeah. As in understanding that there is no perfect location. I kind of feel like you have to find a place where you feel the pros outweigh the cons. Mm-hmm. And if it works for you, it works for you. And so Houston works for us. Mm-hmm. So we're not sure if that may work for you, but it works for us. Yeah, man. And also just going off the job scene here, another cool thing we would recommend is that, you know, follow up. You know, I just think I'll say that. Like a lot of the times when we saying go directly to sites or going off Indeed, it's very important to follow up with a phone call. Hi, I would like to get a status update on my application. I applied, 2 or 3 days ago. You know, those little tips, those little things definitely kind of, put you on their mind, put you kind of back at the top of the list for a phone call or interview, things of that nature. So definitely keep that in mind.
It's true, because as things, I feel like, there's so many people here in Houston. It's third largest city in the United States, right behind Chicago. And it may be almost outpacing Chicago soon. So, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of competition in terms of work. So that is very true. With following up is something that you definitely want to do, because I've even found that, giving calls or just sending an email, a lot of companies are going through reorg changes and restructuring, especially post-COVID. Yep. Now that COVID's gone and there's a lot of more remote working and things like that, a lot of structures are changing in the organization. So you want to stay constantly refreshed and top of mind. And they see so many applications and names coming through that, just ping, hey, I'm here.
Yeah,
ping, hey,
it happens. And so many people sit back and just hope for a phone call. Mm-mm. And you gotta stop that.
You gotta be in the driver's seat.
Gotta be in the driver's seat. Gotta be in control of your destiny.
Right.
And I'm telling you, it can be a little intimidating, always trying to call, and you think you're getting on somebody's nerves, but listen, the worst thing anybody can ever say to you is no.
Right.
Or they find somebody else. That's it. But you do your part. Because trust me, when you making that phone call, you making that sending that extra email, it take you a long way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we don't want to hold you. We don't want to hold you at all. But we just want to give you guys an idea of the job market out here. We hope this video has helped someone, has blessed somebody.
Yeah, because we get questions, and a few of you guys have asked that question, and so we just wanted to address that in hopes that it helps someone.
Yep. Hope that helps somebody. That's what we're here to do, okay? So you guys be good, stay blessed, and until next time. Oh, can't forget, if you enjoyed this video,
oh yeah,
hit that like button.
Help us get there. We say 10,000 or 5,000?
We're gonna start off with 5,000.
Oh, 5,000. Oh,
5,000 subscribers. That's the goal. Your help is very important with sharing our video, liking the video, obviously. Just once again, your support, man. And like I said, please leave us feedback in the comment section. We want to help. If you have any other topics or anything you want to know more about us, or about the city of Houston, hit that comment section, okay? All right.
Till next time.
Till next time, y'all be good. Deuces.